Chapter 8 talks about online legal research. The reality is most legal research is done online now, but it includes not just cases, codes, and constitutions. So let's take a look at what online legal research looks like. First, when we start to look for case law, we look for statutes or codes, any of our constitutions, those types of primary sources of law. There are many general types of resources that we can find. We can, in fact, find many of these for free. The book gives you a list that's included here of different free sources that you can find information on. Some you can see are .edu, so from Cornell and Washington Law School. These are great resources. They don't have the bells and whistles that subscription resources have, but they've been around for a very long time and have good information. Trustworthy because they have that .edu behind it. Other things that you can trust is a .org, and you see OYEZ, which is OYEZ.org on here. That's by far one of my favorite places to read information. Not the best to search, I'm going to say, but it has such good information about Supreme Court cases, including audio from actual arguments and decisions that were made before the United States Supreme Court, including some very monumental cases. Brown versus Board of Education is on there. The same-sex marriage case is on there. Just really amazing history and a lot of good information about the justices and how they decide. So all of these are good resources as you go through and are looking for some free sources online. They are a little hard, like I said, they are a little bit harder to navigate. They don't have the bells and whistles that subscriptions do. Subscriptions are research or engine that you pay for. The big ones are Lexis and Westlaw. You'll be exposed to Lexis here in our program. You, as a student, have an active license that is very robust in terms of searching. Lexis and Westlaw both have subscriptions available depending on how much you need. So for instance, if you only need a certain state's law, then you can pay for just that state law. If you need 50 state law and federal law, you're going to pay more. If you want 50 state law and federal law and all the practical guidance resources that they have, you'll pay a lot. So it just depends on what your firm needs, what your firm is able to sustain as you go through, whether you have Lexis or Westlaw or some other subscription. Another great subscription is Casemaker. That is, if you are in Ohio and belong to the Ohio State Bar Association, that's part of your bar fees, is that will get you Casemaker. Casemaker is a pretty good search engine. It doesn't have, it's not as robust as Lexis or Westlaw, but it certainly is a good search engine to be able to find specific things. The other one on here that I wanted to make sure you don't lose sight of is Google Scholar. Obviously, it's free. It is a great resource as a secondary source to find information. You'll find lots of law review articles on there. You can also narrow down your search on Google Scholar to just case law or codes or constitutions. So it is another good resource that you can take advantage of.